everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. Fighting fire with fire sometimes can work. But can it work under circumstances like this, when a power puncher is going up against George Foreman?
Yeah, it can. In other words, you have to have a little defense to go with that ability to generate fire, or in this case, power.
He just missed that shot up top. That's a momentum changer upstairs. George Foreman showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Foreman's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. Carries that punch away. Gets him with the right hand. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Body shot lands. It was the right. 10 clicks of the talk. A smart and resourceful uppercut by George Foreman. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Targeting the left hand down low. Brings the hook that time. There's a good right hand. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by George Foreman. George Foreman talks about the rope-a-dope, saying, you remember the rope-a-dope? I was the dope. That has stayed with him.
Yeah, it has. You know, that was a ghost that had to be exercised. And it took him 20 years to exercise those ghosts.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
There you go.
He missed with that headshot. George Foreman's feeling the sting of that big uppercut. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Foreman's jacked by an uppercut. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Good flush shot upstairs. He scores with the jab. Foreman's getting hit too much. I mean, it's as simple as that, Teddy. He comes back after that round, and he just got popped a lot.
Yeah, well, right now he's got to find a way to get away from some of those punches, but there's a problem, a big problem, like with anything else. How are you going to start changing it if you haven't been taught differently? I don't know that he knows the answer.
Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. Piercing jab. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Well, he's committed to the left hand, and it's paying off here. Big uppercut right on the mark.
You gotta see that coming, champ. Let's go. You gotta see that.
And now he's targeting upstairs. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by George Foreman.
Unload right now. More punches, baby. Punches and bunches. Let's see it. Let the fist go. Let him go.
The old 1-2 scores for him. And he's holding. Good step back counter punch there.
Come on now.
A crafty counter punch after a fine defensive effort by George Foreman. That's a big striking blow to the head by George Foreman. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
You gotta let your hands go, champ. You hear me? You have to. You have to be busy out there.
Make your pedestal.
Start of round number 4. Easy scorecard to put together. Frustrating his opponent with great defense.
Keep moving, keep moving. Come on now.
That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by George Foreman. Early on in this fight, one of the things I'm going to look for is who's the more well-rounded fighter offensively. Who can do it all with all their punches?
Well, you look for that in any sport, in any profession. You know, you look at a quarterback, you know, in football, the great ones, they can throw deep, but they can throw the short patterns. They can throw the out, the in patterns. Same thing with a fighter.
You see, he sits and waits and then strikes with that counter punch by George Foreman. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Really frustrating his opponent now, as he's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Relax. Come on now. Relax. Deep breathe.
Oh, what an uppercut.
Some of that too now. Come on, let's go.
Foreman's once again the target of a hook. Round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you here ringside. Teddy, you know, you really got to admire how accurate he is. I mean, he makes the most of what he throws.
Yeah, he makes it count. This is a guy who doesn't want to waste anything.
You need to keep the head moving. Right hand from George Foreman.
Foreman's just brawling away, but that's not the answer at all, Teddy. These middle rounds has gone his opponent's way.
Yeah, if he had just a physical guy in front of him, Joe, maybe it would be okay. Be entertaining, you know, he'd have a shot. But he has a good boxer, a tactician in front of him. It's not working.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Uppercut is wide open. Uppercut.
And now they're trading blows. Foreman's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by George Foreman. Right to the body.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Straight right, left hook. Very nicely done, scoring up top. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
He's tired. He's tired.
Doing well on the outside. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Good combination with a flush left hook to the body and then that right hand. I don't know, Teddy, it just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Foreman's not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
He's tired.
He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. George Foreman's hurt by a superb hook to the head. Halfway through this round here. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by George Foreman.
Unload right now. More punches, baby. Punches.
Good
and punches.
snapping jab.
That's what you need to get inside. Hey, Joe, if you're going to rob a bank, you need a smoke screen so the guards don't see you coming. You want to get inside? Use the jab.
You're not focusing. You're not focusing.
They both decide to bring it. Foreman's punch didn't come close.
Get after him.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter punching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
We count down the final moments of this round. Well, that's yet another round that he won, and Teddy, he's in great shape.
took a lot out of him that round.
What were you hearing out of his training camp as to how he got so conditioned?
Well, we were hearing that he was doing his road work, wearing knapsacks with 20 pounds of sand in them, running uphill. I mean, that's one of them. Also, instead of taking minute rests in sparring, he was taking 20-second, 30-second rests. It's showing right now.
Nice work. Nice work. Nice work.
Good body shot. The right hand came home. George Foreman's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But, Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Now he goes to the gut with a right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Solid. How about that power shot? And how about the reverb that's going about a county away with Big George hitting the canvas?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Foreman's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down.
Keep it going.
Relax. Come on now, relax.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by George Foreman. Final 10 seconds. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3 minutes gone by in this round.
Don't worry now. I just need you to focus. Keep your hands up and keep working that jab, okay?
Teddy's scorecard shows that this is a completely one-sided fight. I mean, he's done it all, Teddy. He has scored knockdowns. He has just utterly broken down the man opposite him.
Yeah, now it's time for the other corner to say the thing that you hate to.
That's a big right hand there. Foreman's out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question, Joe. He's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's already proven it to himself. He's been in this position before, so he has to regain that confidence and understand that he can deal with this. He's done it before.
The halfway point of round number 8. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange.
Time.
Foreman's hit by a counterpunch there.
Jab. Pop the jab. Use the jab. Use the jab.
Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. That right hand serving him well. Solid left. Shot there. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref is stopping this fight. George Foreman smashed, and he can't get up. Unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Big Daddy.
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us.
Victory is what I'm meant to take. You came to celebrate. I came to celebrate. I hate losing. I refuse to make the same mistakes.